Hello everyone, I am Sajid and welcome back to my channel SciTech. In today's video, I to compare the build quality difference between all these three iQOO smartphones which I got right now. Yes friends, I do have the three iQOO devices. First is the iQOO Z3 device and next is the iQOO 3 smartphone. As you can see, this is iQOO 3 and this is iQOO 7 phone. As you can see, this is iQOO 7 smartphone right now. So I do miss the iQOO 7 Legend phone. If I do have the iQOO 7 Legend, that would be really epic comparison friends. As I thought of buying that iQOO Legend, but it's kind of really out of my expensive price, so that is the reason I did not buy the iQOO Legend, unfortunately. So but let's check which phone has got the better kind of build quality and how much is the weight, and which phone has got what type of advantage. That is what I'm going to discuss in this entire video. I'll try to talk about haptic feedbacks, loudspeakers and build quality and all those things. So try to watch till end of the video friends, in case if you want to get to know more details. So first let's start with the weight. So which phone has got what type of weight, that is what I'm going to check first. So then I'll try to move to the next topic, which is the build quality and all the details. So first let's check the weight of the iQOO Z3. iQOO Z3 has got 187. As you can see, when the weight of this phone is 187 grams at this point. As you can see, exactly 187 grams. And next phone to check is the iQOO 3 device. Let's check iQOO 3. iQOO 3 has got about 216 grams. So considering the Gorilla Glass 6 production and the metal frame body, everything, so that is the reason maybe the high weight. So 216 grams. So let's take the final phone, which is iQOO 7 device. iQOO 7 204 grams. So I did install the tamper glass on the screen, so maybe because of the tamper glass I think few grams increased, maybe, I think so, I'm not sure exactly, but this is exactly the weight, as you can see. So in terms of the weight comparison, overall I did feel the iQOO Z3 slightly smaller, as you can see, which has got only 186 grams and 204 grams and 214 grams, and screen size 6.5 inch screen, 6.4 inch screen and 6.6 inch screen. The screen size is slightly higher in this iQOO 7 device. So next, in terms of build quality, both iQOO Z3 and iQOO 7, they both feels kind of same, only nothing much specialty you can observe, but the build quality is a really key highlight point for the iQOO 3 device. Yes friends, the metallic frame build quality, that is a one good advantage in this phone, and not only that, you do get the monster presence to buttons. That is also another bonus advantage we are getting in this iQOO Z3 device particularly, which you can enjoy definitely a lot of gaming. So that is the first advantage which I can definitely say for the iQOO 3 mobile phone, because of this presence to buttons. So and the Gorilla Glass 6 production as well, that is a one advantage with this iQOO 3. So both phones are kind of same friends, iQOO Z3 and iQOO 7. I did not feel much kind of difference, but in terms of the sound quality, I definitely will prefer the iQOO 7 only. iQOO 7 has got dual speaker setup, which is really the biggest advantage for the iQOO 7 smartphone. So these two phones, they do have only the single bottom facing speaker. That is a quite disadvantage. I'll try to do the side by side comparison with other smartphone in other video, only the loudspeaker. So make sure to stay tuned for those videos in case if you're interested. Now let's move to the next topic, which is the 4D vibrations and haptic feedback. In terms of the haptic feedback while you're typing, the iQOO Z3 feels very normal. It's nothing much special. I cannot observe anything kind of special as well, nothing much special here, which is pretty normal to the mid-range segment mobile phone. But the build quality, the haptic feedback completely changed in these two phones. Yes friends, the haptic feedback is really good, really strong, and the strongest one is the iQOO 7 device. The iQOO 7 has got really very strong and powerful haptic feedback. While gaming and while typing, I can actually feel the difference little bit. This both feels kind of closed in terms of the typing, but while gaming, it's really good for using the 4D vibrations. So you can use this 4D vibrations in most of the games. I think Call of Duty and PUBG right now, they are supported with the 4D vibrations. So as you can see, even in the iQOO Z3 as well, you can use this kind of 4D vibrations while gaming. As you can exactly see here, this is the iQOO Z3 smartphone. So only while PUBG it's supported, not while playing the BGMI game. That is another Battlegrounds mobile, it's not supported. Right now, as you can see, you do get the 4D vibrations in all the phones while gaming. That's fantastic friends. So you can actually enjoy this kind of vibrations, haptic feedbacks while gaming particularly. That's what I did like about the build qualities of all the smartphones. So now let's talk about which phone feels comfortable in hands. I would say definitely, I think the iQOO 7 and iQOO Z3, they both are really comfortable to hold for longer times because they are really less weight and big screen. That is another thing. But the iQOO 3 feels really kind of premium kind of look. Yes friends, I do get that kind of premium holding look whenever I try to use the iQOO 3 device. That's the one thing which I particularly like, the premium look quality in this phone. That is what I did enjoy. In terms of the punch hole size, as you can see friends, the punch hole size, all the phones, they do have the same kind of punch hole except this iQOO Z3, which is using old style notch style, so which definitely not liked by most of the people. But the punch hole size is slightly smaller in the iQOO 3 when compared with the iQOO 7. This is iQOO 7 and this is iQOO 3. Compared with the iQOO 3, So you can see friends slowly, it's kind of real small, little bit small, but not much small in the iQOO 3 device. So these are quick comparisons between the punch hole differences as well. And only two phones has got the headphone jack. So one in here, as you can see, one in the bottom for the iQOO Z3 and one on the top for the iQOO 3 device. So in terms of the headphone jack, as you can see, that's the one thing. And camera bump is present in all the smartphones. There's nothing much specialty in terms of the camera bump. Same kind of bump we can observe in all the smartphones. And in-display fingerprint scanner, only iQOO 3 and iQOO 7 has got. So iQOO Z3 has got only the side fingerprint scanner. This is one thing which I thought of mentioning. So that's it, friends. I think this is a quick comparison between the build qualities between three smartphones. Or in case if you have any other doubts, so make sure to comment below. And one more thing I forgot to mention, you do get this kind of different colored power button in the iQOO 3 device, as you can see. That's the one thing which added addition. So overall, friends, in terms of the build quality, I did like the iQOO 3's build quality, except if you delete that weight thing. So except the weight, everything looks really premium in the iQOO 3 when compared with the other two smartphones. That is what I did feel. So premium this kind of different colored button, that's a good touch, and having this kind of monster triggers as well, that's another biggest advantage for the gamers, that I would definitely say that's a really helpful. And you do get this kind of all the trim lines as well, as you can see on the sides. So where the iQOO 7 looks completely plain, iQOO 7 nothing, there's no lines at all, so everything is completely plain and simple. But iQOO 3, it's not like that. You do get this kind of lines, as you can see. That's a really good addition. You do get really good premium kind of feel when you're trying to use it. So this phone only dual speakers and more weight and not having higher refresh rate. These are the few disadvantages for this phone, but still some of the users, they are really liking this iQOO 3 device. So mainly for this kind of price, 17,000, which I bought, so I cannot complain much about the build quality on this iQOO 3 smartphone. And even in terms of the battery as well, all the three smartphones are slightly close to each other, only 4400 mAh of battery, close to each other, nothing much difference we can actually observe in terms of the battery backup as well. And only the iQOO Z3 supports the expandable memory slot. Yes, the iQOO Z3 has got the hybrid SIM slot which is present in this phone. So these two phones doesn't have any kind of expandable memory slot. That's the one thing which I thought of mentioning. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Bye.